Good morning from Mallaig. I'm on my way to Eigg this morning. It's 9:30. Check-in closes at 9:40 and the ferry leaves at 10:10. Gets into Eigg at 11:30 and I'm there till 5:30 tonight. So yeah, a good 6 hours on Eigg. Or 6 hours in Eigg. Just at the ferry terminal, there's this board which gives you information on Eigg, where to stay, shop, eat, see what to do, etc. Lord of the Isles is here, and here is the Loch Nevis that I've done a wee tour of already. You can see that on my Cana or Rum video. There's quite a few people waiting to get to Eigg. People are bringing their own messages because there's only one shop in Eigg, but it's probably still better stocked than the co-ops in Newest. And this trailer's going over, so people are loading up with stuff that's for people on the other end, I presume. Check out the guy in the kilt. He's trying to organise this queue. Good luck to him. Oh my goodness. That's the Lord of the Isles away now, over to South Newest. So our boat can now take its place, load up, and then we'll be Mahashaw and on our way. So the tickets are $4.75 one way and it's $4.75 the other way. Even if you're doing a day return, Calmac don't offer return tickets or any discounts. It's just 2 singles and that's it. And I think this boat is just going to Eigg today. I don't think there's any other stops for it. So everybody on this ferry is going to the same place and it is busy. There are lots of people with lots of food. I'm going to have to get up and move. It's so windy, it's cold sitting there. The sun's on the other side. I don't want to go inside in case I miss something. Eigg is a small island on the west coast of Scotland and collectively with its neighbours Rum, Cana and Muck, they form the small isles. Eigg is the second largest of these islands, Rum being the largest. So that's just approaching Eigg now, with its very distinctive skier, the hill. I'm not going to climb today. I found a nice warm place to stand. There's a heat coming out of there, a wee vent, with my hands on these 2 sticky uppy things and balancing my binoculars there. So it's really good spot. It's really nice looking at the island through binoculars. The cliffs, there's trees, the hills, and skier. You can see all the yachts. I'm looking at where I'm going to be cycling when I get my bike. I can see the pier. Right, come on. Where's the dolphins? Where's the porpoises? Can you tell where I am?
What's that?
Well, I thought it was Muck. But it can't be. Because it doesn't look like anybody lives on that. And this might be the wee beach. That's us just arriving into Eigg right now. And it's so mild, it's lovely. So better get off. I'm in Eigg. Welcome to the Isle of Eigg. This is so cool. So this is where I've booked my bike with Eigg Adventures. So I'm just going to go in just now, and they give you a helmet, the bike, and a map on Eigg and all the local sites to visit. So this is the hub of the area. Food, tourist information, toilets. Oh, and another thing is there's a walking tour at 2 o'clock that I'm going on as well, so it must be from here. My first stop is the Galnsdale Bay Cafe for some soup to warm me up. I've ordered the butternut squash and sweet potato, and it comes with a fresh roll. Hopefully it's homemade. This is going to warm me up because I'm freezing after coming off the ferry.
Actually, yeah.
So I've just picked up my bike now and I am just about to start on my cycle around the island. How lovely is this? Somebody's got strawberries outside their house with a wee sign. I'm going to taste one. Free strawberries. Delicious. Oh my goodness, it's so still, it's so calm. Okay, so this is really good having an electric bike because that was one huge hill that I had to climb there just now, and the bike did it no bother. I don't know what you said about that gate. Oh dear. I can't remember. The population of Eigg. The population of Eigg is around about 115. And there are 11 children in the school, so that's a healthy amount, and 1 in nursery. And I'm just away to the school just now, and I spoke to a local and he said that there are quite a few teachers and primary school pupils and nursery pupils, and for secondary they have to go to Mallaig, so same as all the other small isles. The brewery is also near the school, and he said that I was allowed to have a wee half pint or whatever I thought I'd be safe driving with, so we'll see. And of course I'm on an electric bike powered by solar panels on the island. All the electricity in Eigg is generated in Eigg. They're not on the grid. Being mindful, and in the summer they probably save up quite a lot in the they save up a lot in the batteries to fuel them through the winter, so they're being savvy with electricity. Okay, I'm coming up to something here. Let's see what this is. Boon Skull Eigg Primary. That is a great spot for a school. Eigg Electric is a community owned, managed and maintained company which provides electricity for all the island residents from the renewable sources like water, sun and wind. No smelly diesel, noisy generators, just clean electric for everyone. That's my bike. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go in and see. Swallows are nesting in the porch. Don't leave the door closed so they don't get stuck inside. Oh no, that would be terrible. Wow, wee. Oh my goodness. Story of Eigg Woodlands. The golden eagle, which they see quite a lot here. Minke whale, seagull, yeah, oyster catchers. All year residents, grey Atlantic seals, of course. Summer visitors, dolphins, porpoises. Goodness, the story of the shop back in 1930s. The hot water bottle. My goodness, wooden butter paddles. Look at the irons. Eigg sale brings end to decade of despair. Independence Day for Isle. I'll drink to that. Isn't that amazing? Oh well, the school have been busy making this so interesting for us to see. So I'm just out of the green shop and it's 20 to 2. So I'm going to go back down to the pier. There's a standing stone on the pier, which is where the ranger meets for your guided tour at 2 p.m. So I've only made it halfway. I'm going to go back down there. It takes about an hour and a half. Then I'm going to come back up and finish the rest of the island. And that's a free tour and it's on every Monday at 2 p.m. You don't have to book it. And it starts in June and I think maybe goes on till October. I think you'll have to check that though. So you just rock up. I think that's great. So I'm just going to rock up.
And just a little bit of background that Scottish Wildlife Trust Link has been involved since the community.
Ragged Robin.
Ragged Robin.
I love the
Yeah,
names.
I know, it's a really nice name, that one.
The yellow one's called Lady's Bed Straw and it's got a lovely fragrance. So you put it on your mattress and it helps you to sleep. Valerian.
Valerian, yeah.
It's like very exotic, isn't it? You wouldn't believe we were in Eigg. So we're just standing watching the oyster catcher sitting there. There's a young somewhere there hiding in the seaweed. And there's plenty of oysters around, but apparently they don't go for oysters. That's a bit of a false name, is it not? And it's going to make a lot of noise if we go anywhere near it. It only hatched last week, the wee baby. So if we go close, it's going to allow him to tell the young to hide. Skinning the deer. That's nice, seeing the oyster catchers.
So memorial on it, where one of the old landlords is buried.
Okay. One of the nice landlords.
Like from the 1800s.
Oh, right, okay.
Or maybe even earlier.
Okay, so Castle Island is the name of the island that I thought was muck. We're looking for butterflies, but the weather's been so poor that they haven't got any butterflies. There's no sightings. In terms of employment on the island, there are 3 farms and some crofts that are worked part-time, oyster farms as well. But most people have some tourism income. They've got accommodation or some kind of service. There's the health centre and the GP visits once a week from Skye. There are no nurses on the island. And of course the brewery, who hope to employ 3 islanders by 2025. We're on the lookout for seals. We don't get otters around here, but I've been told where they are. So I'm going to have a look, see if I can find them. But for now, look out for seals is the mission. Lots of boats in the bay right now. The lady's saying that there aren't usually so many, but the nice weather will have brought them here just now, of course. And I was asking if there's locals have them. She says no, only a couple of locals have boats. But look at the colour of the sea. We're seeing guillemots, shags, seals. The guillemots, black guillemots and razorbills were all very badly affected by bird flu, so their numbers are just slowly building up just now. Seals come to say hello. I've just left the walking tour to go back to get my bike, because I want to see more of the island. Oh, it's really boggy, so I have to watch where I'm standing. You can hear all the insects, loads of rabbit holes as well. I'm aiming for the tents. This is where the campers set up. Lots of nice thistles, all the wildflowers. It's so warm, it's roasting. There's people in the sea swimming, there's people on the beach, half in the scud. I'm we're there with binoculars. That was a really good walk. She has a telescope, so what I could see on my binoculars was 10 times bigger and better with her telescope. So I think it's worth it, although I've cut it short just because I wanted to do more things. So that takes an hour and a half. So I found the Isle of Eigg brewery and tap room, and it's open. According to one of the locals, it's open Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So maybe we can go in and have a beer. I've just parked my bike there. So in November 2020, the owners, Stu and Ben, raised £195,000 and built a brewery. The first beers were ready in April 2022. Is this the only pub on the island?
Yep. We have a great one. We will show you the great one. Okay. So that's together. Alcohol and chocolate.
Cheers.
Sounds good.
So this is out the back of the brewery. They've allowed me to film as I go around with my pint, and I was telling the guy that I was in Knoydart yesterday drinking his beer, and he was saying that that's where all of this is going. So he's trying to get it all quickly sorted so that he can leg it down to the ferry that I'll be going on, so I can go to Mallaig and then over to Knoydart tomorrow. For all these boozers sitting outside the Old Forge in Knoydart. He says, watch the floor, it's wet. And I said, yeah, I'll blame the floor when I fall because I've drunk too much of your beer. From mashing in to labelling, everything is done by Stu and Ben. The brewing process, they tell me, takes 2 weeks from start to finish, using local ingredients and egg wood to power boil up all the hot water. Now I'm in the brewery with a pint and a bike outside. So when people say, what was the view of rum like from Eigg? I'll be like, what? View? I've already been in rum, I don't need to see it from Eigg. Cheers. Are you having a laugh? I'm going to be half cut driving that bike. I'm in the beer garden now. Have you ever seen a nicer beer garden than this? I've just left the brewery, come about 3 or 4 minutes along the road, past the cattle grid, and you've got spectacular views of rum. And the clouds have lifted. There was quite a lot of clouds over rum earlier. They've lifted a bit. Oh my golly, what a view of rum. And then straight ahead is sky. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my golly, this is amazing. You have to hire a bike and do this cycle. It's one road. There is only one road in Eigg. I've stopped here and I'm looking at the road thinking, how on earth am I going to get back up this hill? And it's 4 o'clock and I need to be at the pier at 5 and put this bike back. But I can't come this far and not go to the end. So I'm going to risk it. Okay, so I'm looking for a big salt tyre. Okay, so I found the salt tyre. Now I need to find a post box. That's my next landmark. Here I am, just making my way down to Mallaig Bay. I'm going to sit and see if I can see any wildlife. And just admire the view of rum. And an old church. Maybe not old, maybe it's still in use. So the hire of the bike was £35 for the day, and you give half of it, £17.50 deposit a week beforehand, and then the remaining balance when you pick up the bike. There's the brewery that I'm past. Oh, they're still there. I've just stopped on the way back to the ferry, see if I can get, oh my hat's a bit wonky, see if I can get a wee picture with the skier in the background. Eigg has been bought and sold numerous times, and not all the landowners have been particularly liked by a lot of the island residents. So there was a German owner who made loads of promises, but they were all empty promises, and he bought it in 1995, and in 1996 he then decided to sell it. And in 1997 the community, the people of Eigg, managed to get the money together, 1.7 million, and bought it. So there's a big community buyout on Eigg. Amazing. So that's Eigg's electricity plant, I guess, in there. And I don't know if you can see, but on the hill there are the solar panels, and the sun is beating down on them. They are going to have generated so much power today. So there's a huge history with electricity. I mean, the last landlord that owned Eigg, and this is going back to 1997, they never had electricity. The living conditions were so poor, and now they've got electricity, of course, Wi-Fi, everything. It's amazing. They prefer you to pay by card in places. So my time in rum, nope, not in rum, I'm in Eigg. I'm getting so confused with all the islands. My time in Eigg has come to an end, but I'm looking forward to going to Muck tomorrow. So this is my third of the small isles. I've already been to Rum and to Cana. So I'll link both of those videos at the end. So be sure to have a wee look at them as well. I would really recommend a trip over to Eigg. I've done this as a day trip, which has been very, very easy to do. Everybody I've spoken to loves it. If they can't get what they want in the shop, they email the co-op and it comes over on the ferry. Same as the Cana people do. It's the same crack here as it is there. We're sailing away from Eigg. 5:30. Takes an hour to get back to Mallaig. There's the skier. Plenty of people climbed that today. That's us heading back now from Eigg back to Mallaig. Wouldn't mind staying on the water tonight though. One of these yachts. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing a wee bit of Eigg. Maybe it was a wee bit scrambled, but you might have got the gist of this fabulous island. Hopefully. See you soon. Bye. People getting on the ferry to wherever I'm going. That's us just approaching Ron now.